Okay. I was asked on Twitter, and don't be shocked. I know I'm an old lady, but I still know how to Twitter. I know how to do it pretty good. But I was asked, shouldn't we require our politicians to be honest? I know you're laughing. I can't help but crack up when I think of that question too, because it seems so naive. But then I thought, no, that's not too much. That's not too much to ask. Actually, it should be a given. Unfortunately, I, along with so many others in this country, have become so cynical about the ability of any politician, even my own party and the people I vote for, to be truthful about anything. I find myself making decisions based on who told the least offensive lies. How wrong is that? I mean, really. The very least a person who wants the taxpayers to pay his or her wages should be is honest. What business or corporation would hire a liar or someone who lives in a fantasy world? Well, fantasy world, I guess, if you were in the world of entertainment, if you were making movies or writing songs or doing TV shows or whatever, that would probably be the appropriate place for you. But we don't have room. We don't have room in our Congress and in our Senate for people who live in fantasy worlds or on alternate universes. Keep those people in the asylum and keep them out of our government. So, why do we vote these people into office and why do we pay them so well? I mean, they get paid really well. What, $170,000 a year for starters with benefits? Why do we do that? So that they can lie to us, deceive us, and still not do what's best for this country. This leads me to believe that what we need are political term limits. Being a politician should never, ever, ever be a lifelong career. It should be temporary employment at best. Maybe a 6-year term, that should be long enough. It would mean no need to ever spend time that should be spent solving the problems facing our country with campaigning. It would mean a 40-hour work week. And like most average Americans, that's 2,080 hours a year. And in some cases, you get a couple weeks vacation. Geez, just think about what could be accomplished if that much time and energy was given for politicians to actually do the job we vote them in to do. We could make their benefits on par with what other government employees receive. What's good for the secretary is good for the senator, period. Yeah, negotiate the benefits that way. Same with pension plans, etc. What's good for the janitors is good for the Congress people. I think after one term, they need to be gone from that position. And if they want to run for another position, they can't do it. You cannot, Mr. or Miss Senator, run for president while you are a senator. The day you make the decision to run for another office, you need to resign immediately and let us replace you with someone that will do the job that we are paying them to do. Period. You don't get to hedge your bet. Oh, gee, Mr. McCain didn't make it as president, but that's okay, still senator. What the hell's that about? All that time he spent campaigning? Anyhow, that just befuddles me. And I didn't like that President Obama was spending all that time campaigning. I don't like it by either party. So I think that should be off the table. So think about it. If, in fact, our politicians, after serving their 6-year term, had to go out and work in the real world, get a job in the real world, they probably would spend more time creating meaningful employment for people here in this country. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Because if they need a job when they no longer can be a welfare queen or king, then they're going to work to create the job. What can I say? To be continued.